lungs are so strong. But we getting it in anyway. Let's go. 6 more. Alright, y'all. It's getting even windier, so I'll let it go. I decided outdoor activity today instead of gym time. Really, the morning weather decided it for me. But I'm out here. So, hope you guys have a blessed day. Make sure you put in some time to take care of yourself today, however you do it. Get out, get some activity, get some good food in your system that's nourishing and replenishing. Spend some time talking with encouraging, motivating, supportive people. That's what you gotta do. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna head home. And when I get home, I'll talk more about self-care before I post this, alright? Talk to you guys soon. Hey y'all, it's Rochelle, aka Shelly Witt. I went out for a quick walk and I had a little movement near the boardwalk and the beach, so I hope you guys enjoy the visuals. I just wanted to follow up really quick. So far we're at day 17. I can't believe that I've been accountable this long. I haven't done that in like 13 or 14 years of having a YouTube page, so that's pretty cool, that alone. And that gives me motivation and encouragement to let me know that I can be consistent in multiple other areas in the future. Just keep on trucking. So I wanted to talk about 2 quick topics like I've been doing. Recap where I'm at as far as my recomposition goals, and then include my Black business features for today as well as yesterday because I posted a short. So my topics were body dysmorphia and seeking therapy. And I was going to talk about scheduling, but I believe I already discussed some things about that in my earlier videos, like day 5 or something like that, day 5 or 6. I talked about schedule blocking and, making an effort to include it in your day-to-day. So instead, I'm just going to talk about having fun and that being a part of self-care. So first, we'll talk about the dysmorphia and seeking therapy for it. A little bit of background of my story as far as health and fitness. I was about 180 pounds around 7 years old. I was about 230 pounds around 9 years old, and about 330 to 340 around 14 years old. So I was heading towards 350. At all of those weights, I was not active. So, meaning like the majority of my life was sedentary. So it wasn't a low body fat percentage while I was reaching those weights. I wasn't a football player over here. Okay. So, I was reaching those weights early, and at the time they had introduced gastric bypass. Adults had already started the beginnings of those surgeries, and then they had pediatric surgeons that came out. So I had a pediatric gastric bypass at 16 years old. My starting weight was 342. The day of surgery, I had to lose weight over a 6-month period in order to qualify. And I then went into surgery, I think, 323. I'm trying to think back to my medical record that I kept for like 10 years afterward. But I went in 323, and maybe 9 months to 10 months later, I was in the 223 range. So it changed my life. All I knew previous to that was being sedentary, overeating, and really not seeing a way out of it. Just self-control alone at 9 years old. And it was the 90s. So every fast food restaurant was getting bigger, getting flashier, getting more aggressive with coupon offers for every family across America. So thank God there was a opportunity. So long story short, that started my fitness journey. And it also started the process of dysmorphia even more than I already had, just growing up and being the big kid and the token big kid out of every class that I ever had. Now I'm the dramatic weight loss kid and young adult, right? So I'm obsessed with fitness and all this stuff. And when I look in the mirror, particularly dysmorphia is like you looking in the mirror and not really having full understanding of what you're seeing, and positive feelings towards what you're seeing, whether it's healthy or not. So you can be a person that has 15% body fat that's totally healthy for your height and weight and age and everything for you, but you look in the mirror and you think that your arms are too big, your legs are too small. It's a dysmorphia. Dys meaning negative, morphia meaning your form. You find your form ill or bad. So that is what started it for me. And when you do the process or the preliminaries for a gastric bypass, you do have to go through a psychological exam. And what I believe they're searching for is for your capability to cope, your capability to adjust as the process progresses. And so I passed it at the time, but did I continue with all of the instructions that I received up front, during, and immediately after the procedure? No. So long term, did I seek therapy or counseling? No. And I'm just now 32, so 16 years later, I'm just now talking to my therapist about it, amongst other things that I'm talking to her about. Like right now, I'm in college and soon to graduate from Western Governors University. Go Night Owls. Whoop, whoop. And so I'm talking to her mainly about coming to closure with school, my work life and goals, other things that, I'm talking to my therapist about, because, I can say that, my therapist can't say that because confidentiality. But anywho, I'm talking to her about all those other things. And so I also included that on the list of things that I want to discuss. My actual vision of my body not being fully correct. Like, I think my body's bad, even though people on the outside looking in think I'm more than capable, more than beautiful, all of these other things. I get all of the great feedback on a regular basis that, you know, you're wonderful and you're fine. You're fine if not wonderful, and I still can't take me. So, you know, I just say all that to say we all have a background story, and we're also all responsible for changing that story moving forward, especially the older that we get. There's less and less reason on the outside that you can blame, and more reason that you have to look in the mirror and muster up the courage and the strength. You have to look to God, because oftentimes, even looking in the mirror, obviously with dysmorphia, is not enough. So you have to look to God. And then you also have to let God look at you, and you look at you. So that way it's a double team, you know, you and God together looking at you and being like, you awesome, is even better than you just by yourself discouraging yourself all the time. So that's what I wanted to bring up. Dysmorphia, seek counseling, seek therapy. Don't just wallow in the depression or the dysmorphia and allow it to overtake you or allow it to spread to other people. Don't let it paralyze you. Continue to seek help. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about was having fun, right? So I just went outside. My body and my mind were craving a change in environment. It's the weekend, and I'm primarily studying to finish up these last classes. But my body was like, we need to get up and we need to get out. This is the last little bit of the sun. We need a little bit of oxygenation. Let's get moving. So I went for a little walk, and I got a little sun, shared it with you guys, got a little movement in. It wasn't 45 minutes to an hour like I would like, especially with it being so windy and cold, but I got in some movement. I can get in more this evening as well at home. The point is that I had fun. I had fun getting up, getting out of my house, seeing the beach. The beach is my favorite place in the whole wide world. I was born and raised in this city and around this city, very close to the beach, Atlantic City Boardwalk. So this is home for me. Near the ocean is more home for me than the mountains or the rivers or anything else that might be home for somebody else. So that anywhere in the world, you take me to a beach, I'm having fun. I'm looking for sand crabs. I'm looking for a little flutter of a fish in the ocean. I'm ready to jump over waves. Even if it's cold, I'll just put my feet in the sand and I'm content. I had fun, right? So there's other things that are fit and healthy that I enjoy that are also fun, and it's important for me to make time for them. So I just wanted to encourage myself while encouraging you guys to have fun in what I do, because it motivates me to also do the things that I don't want to do in order to earn the right and the opportunity to do the things I do want to do. So making time to do something fun is the best way to motivate you. Like, okay, I'm gonna keep working to pay the rent to live in this area so I can be near the beach because I love the beach. Or I'm going to keep showing up on time to church so that way I can keep the fellowship with my friend who takes me to this dance place that I love to go to because I love to dance. Whatever it is, like, stay faithful to your fun things. Okay, so the two Black business features that I'm going to feature, one is for what is it for Fridays. What did I say my Fridays were for? Oh, so I have two YouTube videos that I'm gonna link in the description box below. But Fridays are supposed to be for fitness foodies. Yesterday was Friday. So Fitness Foodies was a business that I came up with. It's a snack centered business, and it's fitness snacks centered. There's so many different products that have come out in maybe the last 10 or 20 years that have totally different composition than previous snacks. So all your favorites of like Little Debbie's and Tasty Cakes and all that stuff, they have a fitter version of it that exists right now. Oatmeal cream pies, Swiss rolls, Twinkies, all that stuff. There's a healthier, protein centered, low sugar, low salt centered version. And for all of you crunchy people out there that want to be extra particular about ingredients, they more than likely have a low ingredient version of it as well, that probably has 5 or 6 healthier ingredients as opposed to the 10 or 12 ones that we may not want to research or pronounce. So either way, there's a fit version of your favorite thing out there today. And if not, we have enough knowledge that we can create it today. We have enough knowledge and motivation that we can create it today. So that was what I came up with last year because it's so important to me, and I'm looking forward to redeveloping it over the course of this year. I actually would like to have a launching event after I'm completed with school, and make that be one in the same as my graduation party. So my actual graduation I'm going to have with my family, but afterward, like down the line, maybe 30 days later, 45 days later, I would like to have a graduation party as well as a business launch day. So I'm going to combine that in one for fitness foodies. Look out for that. I'll keep you guys posted on that goal. And Saturdays are Super Saturdays. So Super Saturdays, I have 2 channels to feature. God forgive me, I can't think of the woman's name. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up on my other phone that I'm looking at right now, that I wanted to feature. But the male that I wanted to feature for Super Saturdays is Scott Bernard. Scott Bernard's channel has a lot of great information. Thanks God I was able to pull it up. All right, so Scott Bernard's channel has a lot of great information. I just followed him recently. I love the fact that he talks about holistic healing. That's something that I've always believed in and still wholeheartedly today do believe in. I think that plant healing is the fastest and easiest and smartest way to heal 99.9% of the time, as well as to maintain homeostasis. So go check his channel out. I'm going to link it in the description box. And the second channel is Jerica. Jerica's fitness channel I just followed like 2 days ago because I'm, picking and choosing Black fitness businesses everywhere. So her channel is great. I believe she's postpartum right now and sharing some things that would be very informative for people who are postpartum. But just in general, her channel is Body for Days. I think that she focuses on plus size women or thicker women, however you want to phrase it, and I love her meal prep videos because, as y'all can see, I love the meal prep. So I'm going to link her channel in the description below. All right, I've been talking way longer than I was planning on, so I hope that I was very informative and encouraging. I really appreciate you guys actually taking the time to watch any portion of my videos. I'm honestly really grateful to be accountable to something, and something that's a positive influence in my life, even if it's just me talking to a handful of people about something that's really healthy and can help me and can help you. So thank you for watching. Thank you for liking any video or sharing any video, commenting under the video, and definitely for subscribing to the channel. I really, really appreciate you guys. I can't wait to continue to be faithful and grow. P.S. before I go, look out for some video updates on my laser hair removal process over the course of this year. All right, you guys, much love to you all. God bless you, and deuces.